How is Saudi Arabia covering up its impending financial crisis? Saudi Arabia, despite being the world's largest oil exporter and annually receiving billions of dollars in revenue, is gradually facing a shortage of funds. In January 2021, Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman made a stunning announcement about the construction of Neom, a futuristic city within the country. While it captivated many with the grandeur of the project, it is, in fact, a desperate attempt to avoid an imminent economic collapse. Yes, you heard it right. One of the wealthiest countries in the world is on the verge of collapse. The question that arises is, what is the economic situation in Saudi Arabia? What is the purpose of Neom and these extravagant projects? Are we facing an imminent crisis? If you want to know more, consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video. To understand the significance of the Neom city vision, it is essential to grasp the economic landscape of Saudi Arabia. The primary reason for its greatness is being the world's second-largest oil producer, as well as holding the second-largest global oil reserve. With security assurances from the United States and leadership in the OPEC oil cartel, Saudi Arabia would seem secure. However, there are disastrous economic parameters that many are unaware of. Since 2015, oil prices have not reached the break-even point, and only in the last 2 years, following events like COVID-19 and the Russian invasion, have the Saudis started to profit from oil trading due to rising prices. Furthermore, with 4 of the world's 6 largest oil buyers aiming for zero emissions by 2050, the demand for oil is set to decrease significantly. The growing economic viability of renewable energy also poses a significant challenge. Another critical factor is the growing domestic economic indicators. In 2020, despite 65% of the Saudi population being under 30 years old and 58% having a university degree, 63% of young people were unemployed. Unlike other countries, Saudi Arabia faces the paradox of an educated but unemployed population. In summary, Saudi Arabia urgently needs a diversification project that makes it economically sustainable in the future and provides opportunities for its citizens. This is one of the crucial reasons why Mohammed bin Salman conceived the ambitious plan for the city of Neom. When this announcement was made, the world was perplexed by the cost, grandeur, boldness, and vision of the prince for Neom, the most ambitious project on Earth. Without cars, without roads, Neom, in launching and commencing construction, is bringing to life the most revolutionary cities and destinations in the world, something eagerly awaited by the world. So, the question is, what exactly is Neom? Let's see. Neom is nothing more than a vast city that will stretch from the Red Sea to the city of Tabuk. The uniqueness of this project lies in the fact that the city is only 200 meters wide but extends for 170 kilometers in length, sitting 500 meters above sea level. Neom is designed to accommodate 9 million inhabitants in an area of only 34 square kilometers. The features of this city are truly astounding. Firstly, all essential daily needs can be met within a 5-minute distance from any point in the city, completely reducing dependence on transportation. The goal is to have 0 cars in the city. Secondly, the transportation system will seamlessly integrate with artificial intelligence. Thirdly, there will be no roads, cars, or emissions, with the city being powered 100% by renewable energy sources. Finally, Neom will produce over 600,000 tons of sustainable food to contribute to Saudi Arabia's food self-sufficiency. The question that arises is, why build a city in the middle of the desert and, furthermore, in such a peculiar shape? The answer lies in geography. Neom will be located along the Red Sea coast of Saudi Arabia, adjacent to the beautiful views of the Gulf of Aqaba and close to the Suez Canal, through which approximately 12% of global trade passes. Its strategic location in the center of 3 continents, Asia, Europe, and Africa, allows it to be reached by an 8-hour flight for 70% of the world's population, making it the ideal location for an air transit hub. With the reduction in oil and aviation fuel prices, the construction of a quality air traffic facility becomes a solid source of income for Saudi Arabia. The Neom Bay Airport has already been inaugurated to serve this purpose. Furthermore, the unique topography and climatic characteristics of the Neom area, including pristine nature, dramatic mountains, uninterrupted coastline, beaches, coral reefs, islands, and peaceful deserts, make it a valuable tourist destination. The Trojana Project aims to establish a tourism ecosystem in the region. This will be a year-round tourist destination, distinguished by a man-made freshwater lake. Additionally, Trojana will host a nature reserve, hiking trails, mountain trails, and even water activities in the artificial freshwater lake. Next comes Kidia, a project entirely dedicated to entertainment, including a Six Flags theme park, a golf course, an arts complex, and one of the world's largest themed water parks. The towering Jira Tower, designed to surpass the Burj Khalifa and become the world's tallest building to date, also stands out. The expectation is to attract 17 million visitors annually by 2030. To accommodate tourists and high-income individuals, massive projects like the Red Sea Project are underway, with 50 resorts offering over 8,000 hotel rooms, as well as 1,000 residential properties on 22 islands and 6 mainland locations. Designed to generate an annual revenue of $22 billion by 2030 and an accumulated revenue of $464 billion during its 10-year construction and stable operation cycle until 2040. The project also aims to create 70,000 jobs by 2040. Another initiative, the Project, will add 2,500 hotels, 700 private residential villas, and a retail area with 200 stores. The final facet of the Neom city is the transformation into a world-class business center. Similar to Dubai, businesses will be incentivized with tax benefits to establish their operations in Neom. It is expected that in 10 years, when Saudi Arabia begins to impose taxes, the country can profit from corporate taxes. Designed to generate 380,000 jobs and contribute $48 billion to the kingdom's GDP by 2030, this is Saudi Arabia's ambitious diversification plan. Thank you for watching this far, and don't forget to leave your opinion in the comments. Do you think this project can be realized? Or do you believe that Saudi Arabia is being too ambitious?